Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. This morning we are going outside for a little bit, so I hope you feel welcome to come join us. We are heading out to the garden on this really pretty sunny day. So come along with us today, and I hope you enjoy the video. We are heading out to our raised beds to just kind of see what is happening. I see some tomatoes that are getting nice and large. We have our blackberries over here to the side, and those are turning as well. And then our basil over here, we have some peppers as well. But the main thing that I wanted to work on today was getting our mint tea picked to make some nice fresh garden tea. It is so good on these warm summer days, and we just about can't get enough of it. Our patch is definitely not producing enough to keep us satisfied with it, so every time I have enough to pick to make some tea, I go ahead and take that opportunity to get it cut. And then it grows back fairly quickly as well. So me and Weston are out here getting that done, and then we're going to see what else we have ready to take into the kitchen. I also went ahead and picked some of this rosemary. I'm not exactly sure what to use this for in cooking, so let me know if you have any ideas.
Which one, Grace? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
After we were done out in the garden, we're going to head inside and get our things put away. We got a few things out of the garden this morning. I'm going to go ahead and get this tea washed so that we can get this made up right away. So I just go ahead and just kind of quickly go over everything. And then next we're going to fill our little vase here with our rosemary stems, and I thought this looked so pretty, so we're going to just set this over here beside the sink. I also wanted to come out here and trim these Rose of Sharon bushes. They are so full of buds and flowers this year. They're so pretty, but they are really hanging low, and I was scared some of the branches were going to break off. So I thought I would just come out and just clip some of these stems with the buds and the flowers on and take them inside so that we can enjoy them. And now I am just getting my tea started. I'm just putting some water over to get it to a boiling temperature, and then we'll start putting together our little bouquet here with our Rose of Sharon. And I was glad I clipped some of these stems because it did help the bushes to kind of, not be so heavy, and so bushes stand up a little bit better. But I'll probably have to trim a few more branches just so that they for sure don't break. Normally I would clip these down in the spring, but I just didn't get to it this spring. Once our water has reached a boiling temperature, I'm going to go ahead and put our tea leaves in and just kind of smash them down into the water, and then we'll turn off the burner and put on the lid. I also went ahead and added some of my hydrangea blooms into our little arrangement, and I thought that just added a nice finish touch to it. So we're going to put that over on the table so that we can enjoy our nice bouquet. I thought it came out really nicely. I love the colors, and it just adds a nice little touch of the outdoors into our home. Once the tea had steeped for about 10 to 15 minutes or so, I'm going to add in my sugar into my pitcher, and then we'll add in our tea. I'm pouring it through a strainer just to catch any of the leaves. Making sure to add plenty of ice once our tea is in the pitcher just to help cool it off. We are moving on to lunch, and we'll all be here for lunch, so I thought we would make us a nice lunch to eat together. So I'm making some chicken enchiladas. This is a super yummy comfort food, and it is also something that you probably have most of the ingredients in your home already, except maybe for the chicken if you don't can the chicken like I do. This is just the canned chicken that I canned. If you want to know how I did that, check out the cards in the top to go to that video next. Then, as you've seen, I just added in some cream cheese, a little bit of cream of chicken, and then some taco seasoning. And we'll get this mixed up together really well. Get the cream cheese melted until everything is well combined. And then we can go ahead, once that is all mixed together, just take it off of the burner, and then it is ready to put together. Next, we will be mixing up kind of like a sauce. So the rest of our cream of chicken and then some cream of mushroom, we'll mix that together and then add in some sour cream. And then this will be kind of our sauce for the bottom and then on top. So I'm going to add a layer of this sauce on the bottom. And then to put together our enchiladas, I'm adding not quite a half a cup of our chicken mixture, and then just sprinkling on some cheese, wrapping up our tortillas, and then putting it on top of that sauce in our baking dish. And then I'll just do this for each of our enchiladas. Just kind of use your own judgment on how much filling you want in each one, as well as the cheese. And then once you have all of your enchiladas put together, you can go ahead and put the rest of that sauce on top. And then you can add some of your shredded cheese on top of that, and then pop it into the oven just until your cheese and your sauce is like nice and bubbly and everything is hot. While that is baking, I'm going to get some lettuce ready. We'd like to add lettuce on top of our enchiladas. So I'm just going to slice up some of the lettuce and put that into a separate bowl. Chloe is getting the table all set, getting everything ready for lunch. And then we also like to add some salsa. This is my homemade salsa as well. And I'll try to remember to add that into the cards as well, the video where I do my salsa. Here are the enchiladas, all nice and bubbly and hot and ready to eat. So here is our lunch. Everything was super good. You can also add like sour cream, any like sauces, dressings that you want on top, cheese, whatever you want. So our next project of the day is down here where we keep our canned goods. This has been needing some attention, so today was the day. We're going to get started on this at least. We won't finish it today in today's video, but we're going to just get started by taking everything off of these shelves. It kind of needs an update here, a little bit more organization for the canned goods and things. So we're going to just get everything cleaned out, start with a clean slate, and then go from there. And being it's kind of the beginning of canning season, there is the least amount of jars and things to move, so we thought this would be the perfect time to get this done. So here is what it is looking like right now, and then we're going to go ahead and get these shelves moved out of the way as well. So here is kind of what we are left with now. Kind of just this wall is kind of a blank slate now, so we can kind of start doing what we had planned. The first thing that I want to do is obviously go ahead and get everything painted. Close up, the wall looks much worse than it does from far away. It's just really dirty and it needs some patching done. There's some holes in the wall as well, and yeah, it just needs a good paint job to kind of freshen it up again. There were cabinets down here when we moved here, and so right there you can kind of see where we removed a top cabinet, and then of course all along the bottom there were some cabinets that we removed. So yeah, it just needs a little help, a little pick-me-up. I think will do wonders. So obviously once we actually go to totally redo the garage like we want to later on, we will have to like do the ceiling and everything, but some of that stuff will have to wait because of the water lines. There's a lot of like electrical and plumbing, and of course like the heat and air that goes through the ceiling joist above me. So until we have some of those things that we want like rerouted and things, once we go to remodel the house, the ceiling will just kind of have to wait for now to get that closed off. But here is just one thing that we can do for now to kind of get the garage looking a little bit better. We can go ahead and paint and just kind of work with what we have for now. So that is what we will be working on next, and I am super excited to see how everything turns out. So thank you again for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the video for today, and I will see you next time. Bye.